So far, I draw the plan, furnish it with the objects with Archicad, and also I import and change some textures in Archicad. On the previous video, we also applied some custom surface to these objects. And for this video, I want to add a little bit detail to the model that I'm making. So I'm focusing on the skirting on the walls or cornice. And in this tutorial, I'm going to explain how to make this profile and how to draw this skirting on the walls on the plan. So let's learn, practice, and share. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Math Tutorial. To start drawing the cornice or the skirting for the walls, first we need to design the profile that we want to use as these profiles. So first I'm gonna design a skirting profile. So I know that I need an area of, for example, 0.03 and with the height of 0.12. Then on this rectangle, I'm gonna draw some lines to use it as the profile. So I'm going to use the line tool to draw the profile. I'm going to start from the top and I'm going to consider that this side stick to the wall and this is for the floor. So I'm going to start from here to here. Then I would like to add a curve. So I'm going to use a curve tool and I'm comfortable with the 3-point design. So I'm going to do this. And for example, here is fine. Okay. Then I gotta choose the line tool again and I continue like this. And maybe add a little bit more detail to the profile. Then to speed up, I'm gonna select these lines and then Control Shift D. I'm gonna do this another time. Like that. I'm gonna work a little bit more on this arc because I don't like it. Something like this. Then I'm gonna delete these two parts with Control Shift G. I'm gonna ungroup this and then with holding down the Control key, I can cut these two extra lines. The next step is we should select the fill tool. Then by holding down the space key on the keyboard, the Archicad shows us the boundary that we can draw the fill tool. So I'm gonna click once and then I'm gonna select the fill with Control C. I'm gonna copy the fill and then on the options, element attributes, I'm gonna open the profile manager. So here on the profile manager, we want to make a new profile. Here I'm gonna click on the new, then I'm gonna name the profile name. In this case, I'm gonna put Z because the name will go at the bottom of the list. Then I can find it faster. And I know that the profiles that start with the Z is the one that I'm making it and adding to the Archicad library. Then profile 01. Then I'm gonna hit OK. And then a new window will open for us. I'm gonna paste the field that I just copied. I'm gonna select the center of the current view and keep the current view so the zooming doesn't change. Then I'm gonna hit paste and I'm gonna right click and hit OK. Then I'm going to select this fill, and with Control D, I'm going to bring it to this origin point that we have. Then you should consider that if you want to draw this profile on the plan, you usually use a kind of line, like when we draw a wall, we use a reference line to draw a wall. It's the same for drawing this profile. So the line that you're drawing this profile is considering as this point. So you must pay attention to the sides that you have and the point that you want to draw the skirting. For example, I know that this side is gonna stuck to the wall and this side on the floor. So with this conjunction point, I can draw this skirting on my plan. Then on the design layer, we can use some spaces and some dimension to design the profile that we want. Then for the modifiers, we could stretch the width and the height of the profile that we have. So I'm not going to do that. Then on the component, we could decide at the core of the profile that we are designing, what surface does it have? And then we could apply another material for the finishing of the profile. So in this case, I'm going to override the surface, and then I'm going to choose titanium white. And then, like the usual two-dimensional options that we have for drawing this element, we could set a specific line for this profile, and also we could unify the counters that we have for the core and the finishing. So for now, I just want to set this profile to use with the wall tool and the beam tool. Also, we can design the profile just for the columns, railings, and we can use it as an object. In this case, I'm going to use this profile with the beam tool. I'm going to save this profile, and now I have it here. So I'm gonna close this one, and I'm gonna move back to the plan that I have, and then I'm gonna choose the beam. I'm gonna put the geometry method on the chain. Then I'm gonna select the structure to the Z profile 01 that I just draw. And I should draw this from left to right, or if I want to consider the whole plan, I should draw it clockwise. Because if you remember, we set the reference point to the left side of the profile. Here, if I draw this profile, you see that this profile is very good to be drawn from left to right. And if I want to do this, you see that the profile is going inside the wall. So you should really be careful about choosing the reference point and the way that you draw the profile. So I'm gonna draw this for this level, but I'd rather to do it on the plan so I can see the profiles that we have for the doors and windows. So I'm gonna start from this point. Well, I drew the skirting for this area. Then I'm going to take a look at it in 3D. As you see, all the skirting are at the place that it should be. If you draw the skirting and it was not here, maybe it's gonna draw on the top. Don't worry, you can just select them and just put 0 on the elevation so you don't have any height for the skirting. So if you learned something new from this video, don't forget to hit the like button. If this is the first time that you're watching my tutorials, don't forget to subscribe to my channel because there will be many more tools that I want to speak in Archicad. And also I would like to make some tutorials in other architectural applications that architects usually use. Also, if you have some questions so far with building this element in Archicad, write it down on the comments. I'm going to answer your questions immediately. Also, if you would like to suggest something more to draw these elements easier, please share it on the comments with me and everyone. For this plan, I also would like to draw a cornice or lightings for the walls. I'm going back to the plan and I'm gonna do it very quickly. Okay, I just draw the wall cornice for the lightings here on the walls and also here for the lighting of this area. Also, if I take a look of this view, you see that I also did it for the kitchen. And here we have a column. So I did it for this column also. And I finish it like that. So the entrance has a different lighting and different space. And this cornice is going to almost define this space for this house. So this is it for this tutorial. If you like this tutorial, don't forget to hit the like button. And to see more tutorials like this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And also, if you like to see my other tutorial, click on this video. And if you want to start learning Archicad from the beginning, you can use this playlist. So have a nice day, everyone. Bye-bye.